and a bear warning is now in place for the area. Camilla?
All right, Jordan, very memorable indeed. Danielle Savoni joins us now with our first look at the forecast. Where did summer go?
Yeah, it's below normal. It's rainy, it's soggy. Good in some cases for a lot of farmers. I was moving in it, so you know, for me personally and for you, it was a lot of rainfall out there. It hasn't stopped, or so it feels, and we're not done yet. In fact, there's a number of things going on out there right now. We have a cold front that's swiping through, so temperatures will continue to cool down. We're looking at an even colder day tomorrow because of this. We also have a system stateside that is pushing some rainfall in, so those are kind of colliding. And we also have a huge upper level trough that's enhancing things as well. So 18 degrees is the current temperature at the airport right now. The winds are going to pick up as we go here and gusts out of the north up to 40 kilometers per hour. So we're looking at that happening on and off right through the next 24 hours. We're looking at rain heavy at times, especially tonight and through early tomorrow. Even embedded thunderstorms possible. In Calgary alone, we're looking at picking up another 30+ millimeters of rain in these next 24 hours. More details on that coming up, but that's your 24-hour forecast brought to you by 5th Avenue Volkswagen, where you can win your ride. See dealer for details or visit 5thavvw.com. Cam?
And wouldn't it be great to have a lot of that rain head up to those areas?
Yeah, let's get that up to the north, right, where they need it the most. It will be mainly concentrated in central and southern Alberta, though. And I would say the bullseye areas looking like Calgary, off to the west of Calgary, Kananaskis, for example, down to Nanton, Claresholm area. We'll talk more about this in just a second. Before we get to all the rainfall stuff, which I'm sure, you know, we've heard a lot about over this past week, we'll talk temperatures for a second. It is a cooler day today, and tomorrow will be even cooler than it is today. And when you look at temperatures at the airport right now, 18 degrees downtown, same type of idea. Cooler in Bragg Creek at 14 and just 15 in Cochrane. Warmer, a little warmer anyway, off to the east in Strathmore at 18 degrees. Get your daily dose of greens at Serenity Golf Club, just 20 minutes east of Calgary. And I will say, while tomorrow is not a great golf day, Wednesday, Thursday, looking pretty nice. So we're almost done with some rainfall. Okay, 18 in Calgary, as we just talked about, 15 in Banff, 13 in Pincher Creek. A little warmer off into the Medicine Hat area for now anyway. Brooks sitting at 20, Drumheller as well. We have a number of things happening here right now, and we have this cold front that's swiping through. That's sparking up these thunderstorms. Will also lead to some more rainfall because of that, and even some localized areas getting that enhanced rainfall because of the thunderstorms. Then we have this system pushing in from the states, delivering some rainfall to the far south. We also have a upper level trough. So a lot of things going on to create a good amount of rainfall. So we're in for another bout of rain, a significant bout in some communities, especially Calgary and off to the west of Calgary and then down to or around Nanton. So this is that bullseye area, and I'll show you that in just a moment when we look at rainfall totals possible with this. But yes, for tonight, expect showers, rain at times heavy, thunderstorms embedded in this. So it's a busy night and busy for tomorrow morning especially as well. When we talk about air quality, I'm sure you did smell the smoke. We're going to bump up to a 4 at times. We will be going back and forth on the low end to about a 4, maybe even a 5. And that's really in all of the south. Closer to the Saskatchewan border, you may hang on to the smokier conditions a little longer. We're getting this smoke filtering in from the north, but the cold front that's swiping through and the rainfall will help to clean the skies out for us. So we'll notice an improvement tomorrow, and then an even better improvement by Wednesday. When we look at that forecast here, there's that cold front that will be slumping, continue to slump south. That'll bring the cooler air, sparking up the thunderstorms, delivering some rainfall, and then we have that system from the south as well. So enhanced rainfall up until about tomorrow afternoon. By 4 tomorrow, it will start to make its way out of Calgary, and by Wednesday, you are looking at sunshine and drier weather. To give you a bit of an indication of what we can expect rainfall-wise through tonight and tomorrow, about 7 millimeters for Medicine Hat, but you can see Calgary, upwards of 30 millimeters of rain possible with this, all the way in through Cochrane, down through Claresholm is where we're going to see those higher totals. And just a high of 11 for tomorrow with that cold wind gusting out of the north. But then by Wednesday and Thursday, you're looking at sunny conditions. We'll get back into the low 20s for Wednesday, high 20s for Thursday.
Okay, we're in for something.
Yeah, much cool. If you think today's cold, brace yourself. Tomorrow's even colder. And we're looking at it. I don't know about you, but if you're wondering if your house is going to hold up with any more rainfall, we're looking at another 30 millimeters possible in the city tonight through tomorrow. Okay, 18 is the current temperature. 19 was the high today. 23 is what's normal, and just a high of 11 tomorrow, with rainfall heavy at times, starting to clear out by about 4 in the afternoon. If you like the sunshine and the warmer temperatures, that will make its return by Wednesday. High 20s. So finally some summer by Thursday.
Thursday looks good. Danielle, thanks so much.
The smoke is moving in from wildfires in northern Alberta. Let's bring Danielle in. Now we're also hearing thunder outside. So we got a little bit of it all today.
A lot going on here, Tara. And the good news with the smoke is that this rain that we're getting is going to help clean the skies. So it'll start to improve late tonight and through tomorrow and drop us down to the lower end once again, especially by late tomorrow when we're talking on that air quality index. However, we do have thunderstorms rolling through parts of the city right now, as you can see here. Non-severe, so we're not looking at huge hail with this or extensive wind gusts, but we are looking at it getting a little windy as these push through, and we're looking at localized heavy rain and some lightning with this as well. So we've seen a lot of rain, more than the normal share that we get in July already, and there's more on the way. In fact, we could get another 30 millimeters of rain in the city when you count tonight through tomorrow. 17 degrees, so it's also cool and will continue to cool down. In fact, tomorrow we're just looking at a high of 11, so we're looking at barely getting into those double digits for tomorrow with a cold wind out of the north. Again, for the rest of this evening, overnight and through, especially tomorrow morning, rain will be heavy at times with the potential for embedded thunderstorms that could get us another 30 millimeters of rain. More details coming up, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. Well, hopefully all this rain, Danielle, will also help with forest fire situation.
Yes, it will help with that, especially through central and southern Alberta, and we're looking at it cleaning out the skies a little bit as well, so it'll be less smoky. We'll talk more about that in just a second, but let's just sum up the month of July so far and the amount of rain that we've seen. So a normal amount of rain for the month of July is 65.7 millimeters, and so far we've already had 101.8, so we're already well above normal. And we're looking at picking up another 30 millimeters, even just above that in the city of Calgary when we look at tonight through tomorrow. So that could pretty much almost double the normal for this month. So it's a lot of rainfall, as I'm sure you know, and the temperatures have definitely cooled down, and they will continue to cool. Tomorrow will be just 11 for Calgary. We got up to 19 today. We're already down to 17 for the evening, so the temperatures are starting to drop off, especially because we have the rainfall pushing in and the thunderstorms, and that quickly drops our temperature as well. We're sitting at 18 in Medicine Hat, 20 in Brooks and Drumheller, and 15 in Milk River, 17 in Lethbridge. A lot going on out there. So we have a number of things happening. We have this cold front that's pushing down from the south. So that's dragging in the wind and the cooler air from the north. Also that smokier air as well. And it's going to kind of shift in from the east as well. So smoky conditions getting us to that moderate level, which is where we're sitting right now through this evening and early tomorrow morning as well. But then the rain will start to clear that out. We also have a stateside system that's pushing rainfall in, which will give us, these are basically colliding. So that's going to give us some consistent rainfall right through tonight and tomorrow morning. And we're also looking at an upper level trough. So a lot of this combined is why we're going to see some decent rain totals in many communities. Just to zoom in on what's going on along that cold front, we are getting that thunderstorm activity. And there you go, there's that cold front. So as we look at these next 12 to 24 hours, that will continually push to the south. We have that rainfall pushing in, or rainfall pushing in from the south as well. So we're looking at heavy rain at times. The bullseye area really looks Calgary and off to the west and through parts of Kananaskis. And even for the higher elevations along Highway 93, we are looking at rain mixed in with wet snow as well. In July, yes. Okay. Then by about the supper hours tomorrow, this will start to really taper off, just become some isolated rainfall here and there. The cloud cover will stick around, but it will move out by Wednesday. So Wednesday will be a brighter day and temperatures will get back into the 20s, but expect a cold, windy, rainy day for tomorrow until we get there. Again, that bullseye area where we're looking at the highest amounts is really from Calgary down through Claresholm and through Kananaskis, where we're looking at upwards of 30 millimeters of rain, but much less, as you can see in Lethbridge and Medicine Hat, anywhere from 3 to 7 millimeters, because we'll be on the outside edge there. When we talk about air quality, this will continually be pushed out. It'll take a little bit of extra time for the southeast corner, so smoky throughout the day tomorrow. Longer range forecast for Calgary, again, just a high of 11, cold wind out of the north and heavy rain at times, clearing out by the supper hours. Sunshine for Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll get back into the 20s. In fact, even close to 30 by Thursday. That's your Action Furnace 5-day forecast.
Huh, that's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty good. Look, a fossil.
A fossil. Who knew?
All right, well, ask any mom, and at some point she will probably tell you she's felt like she's carried the weight of her whole family on her back. This little mama's doing it for real, though, every day. This possum, she's got to move her kids to and from, all 13 of them, to their next location. One of them falls off, but it catches up on its own.
Oh,
you got to be Velcro with a mama possum. You got to hang on tight.
Oh, no.
She doesn't leave without it.
Okay,
no mama would leave without the baby.
Right.
No. That's fine.
Oh, that's so cute.
Well, they say you can't teach an old dog. Okay, these smart pups, these clever collies are following the button's commands. They know everything, even how to count. And one's leading them.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
Collies are pretty smart, though.
Yeah.
Well, you might think that their lives look pretty perfect, but even stars like David Beckham can have a bad day once in a while.
What have you done? What have you done?
The thing of the clippers fell off my head.
You're trying
fell
to
off
make
my
yourself a
clipper.
haircut.
Okay, David Beckham had a bit of an accident with the clippers.
Oh, no.
Left himself a bald patch on the top of his head. I think he was probably hoping for some sympathy from his wife, but he was not getting it. Victoria Beckham was killing herself laughing, had a field day with this, and said, oh, the content our kids are going to get out of this.
I wouldn't feel bad either. That's
no, you might as well just shave the rest of it now. It'll all grow back.
Fell off my head.
Don't go out like that.
No, put a hat on.
Still to come.
Here's your Skywatch weather camera, and the winds have picked up. The rain has rolled in. Thunderstorms in parts of the city, non-severe, but some heavy rain, some heavy pockets in some parts of the city. Yeah, it's a busy evening, and look at how quickly it's dropped the temperature. So we're now at 16 degrees. Our high was 19. Normal is 23, so we're below normal today, and we will be even cooler tomorrow. Just a look at temperatures is 15 in Drumheller, 16 in Banff and Calgary, 20 in Brooks, and that colder air is just starting to really filter down now. So all of these communities will be cooler tomorrow compared to today, and then we'll start to make our way back up. So we have a cold front pushing through, sparking up the thunderstorms, bringing in cooler air, some smokier conditions. We have the system tracking in from the States, all of that kind of colliding and making some messier weather for us, absolutely. So what we have is the potential of rain, heavy at times through this evening in Calgary, overnight through tomorrow morning, starting to lighten up a little bit in the afternoon hours, picking up a likely about 30 millimeters of rain in Calgary, and just a high of 11 for tomorrow. That's your 24-hour forecast, brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. Taking a dance around here, quieter tomorrow in Kelowna, Salmon Arm and Kamloops, where it looks a little drier and warmer. 19 for Edmonton, and then south of Edmonton is where we're looking at the rain. So basically Calgary over through Kananaskis and down through Claresholm is mainly the bullseye area with the system where we're looking at the heaviest amount of rain. And then outside of that area, we'll see lesser amounts here. But yeah, 30 millimeters possible. Calgary down to Claresholm over through Kananaskis. And then looking at that 10-day trend, tomorrow will be the coldest of the next 10. We'll bounce back to the 20s by Wednesday, Tara.
Let's bring Danielle in for one last peek at the wet forecast.
Yeah, and you know, when you get this much rain for this many days, you wonder, can my house hold up to this, right? So let's hope all our houses do, because there's another 30 millimeters, maybe even a little more than that in Calgary on the way tonight through tomorrow. The bulk of it overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. 11 degrees is our little cold high tomorrow as well. So it's a chilly, windy, rainy day for tomorrow, but Wednesday and Thursday look bright and warm, as you can see, especially Thursday when we get close to that 28 mark. Okay, and weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And Brad Burrows sent this one in. This was taken Friday, but kind of the story all last week and to kick off this week. So Brad, thank you very much for sending this in. And again, brighter days ahead.
It could have been taken 20 minutes ago.
No, you're right.
Thanks for your company tonight. Have a great evening. We'll see you again tomorrow.